These blockbuster titles are not just games. They are colossal undertakings that blend cutting-edge technology, top-tier talent, and astronomical budgets to create virtual masterpieces. From sprawling open worlds to mind-bending graphics, each entry on this list represents a monumental investment in the pursuit of gaming excellence. So without any further ado, welcome back to another top-line video, and today we will be listing the top 10 most expensive video games ever made. Number 10. Watch Dogs is an action-adventure video game developed by Ubisoft Montreal and published by Ubisoft. It was initially released in 2014 for various platforms, including PlayStation, Xbox, and Microsoft Windows. The game is set in an open-world version of Chicago, where players control Aiden Pierce, a skilled hacker with the ability to manipulate the city's interconnected systems. Regarding its budget, Watch Dogs was estimated to have cost around $68 million to develop, including marketing expenses, making notable entries in the list of expensive video games. The game received attention for its innovative hacking mechanics and the ability to interact with the city's infrastructure, although opinions on its overall execution varied among players and critics. Number 9. Shenmue is a cult classic action-adventure game developed by Yu Suzuki and his team at Sega AM2. It was released in 1999 for the Sega Dreamcast console. The game is renowned for its innovative open-world gameplay, immersive storytelling, and groundbreaking features for its time. Shenmue had an estimated development cost of around $70 million, making it one of the most expensive games of its era. Its high budget was largely due to its ambitious scope and advanced features, including its detailed open-world environments, day and night cycles, weather systems, and a branching narrative that allowed players to explore and interact with various characters and environments. Despite its critical acclaim for pushing the boundaries of gaming at the time, Shenmue didn't achieve commercial success initially, largely due to its high development costs and the limited install base of the Dreamcast. However, it gained a dedicated fanbase and is considered influential in shaping modern open-world game design. Number 8. The 2013 reboot of Tomb Raider was a significant release for the franchise and was developed by Crystal Dynamics. Published by Square Enix, this iteration was a reimagining of the series, exploring the origins of the iconic character Lara Croft. The game had a reported budget of around $100 million, which includes development costs, marketing, and other associated expenses. It was a critical success, praised for its gameplay mechanics, storytelling, and a more realistic portrayal of Lara Croft. The reboot marked a departure from previous titles in the series, focusing on Lara's survival skills and character development as she navigates a dangerous island after a shipwreck. It received several awards and became a commercial success, leading to sequels and a renewed interest in the franchise. Number 7. Max Payne 3, released in 2012, is renowned for its cinematic storytelling, intense action sequences, and impressive graphics. The game was developed by Rockstar Studios, the same company responsible for the Grand Theft Auto series. Max Payne 3 followed the troubled protagonist Max Payne as he navigates through a dark and gritty story set in São Paulo, Brazil. In terms of its development cost, Max Payne 3 reportedly had a budget of around $105 million. This substantial budget was allocated to various aspects of the game's creation, including the advanced graphics, motion capture technology for realistic character animations, voice acting, and the creation of the detailed and immersive game world. The game's development spanned several years and aimed to push the boundaries of narrative-driven gameplay and visuals within the action genre. Number 6. Red Dead Redemption 2 is an incredibly well-received open-world action-adventure game developed by Rockstar Games. The reported development cost for Red Dead Redemption 2 was around $137 million, making it one of the most expensive games ever produced. This substantial budget was allocated towards the game's extensive development, high-quality graphics, immersive storytelling, and attention to detail in creating a vast, living open-world environment set in the late 1800s. Additionally, the game's marketing and promotional efforts contributed to its overall budget. Number 5. Final Fantasy VII is often regarded as one of the most significant and expensive video games developed during its time. At the time of its release in 1997, it reportedly had a development cost of around $45 million, which, when adjusted for inflation, equates to approximately $145 million in today's terms. The game was groundbreaking for its time, featuring 3D graphics and pre-rendered backgrounds, which demanded significant resources and investment in technology. Creating a massive world, detailed characters, and an intricate storyline required substantial time and resources. Like many flagship games, a considerable portion of the budget was likely allocated to marketing and localization efforts to ensure a successful global release. The game's high production values and ambitious scope contributed to its lasting legacy and the perception of being one of the most expensive video games ever made at the time of its release. Number 4. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was indeed a high-budget game, known for its impressive development and marketing costs. Its reported budget was around $200 million, making it one of the most expensive games produced at the time of its release in 2009. This hefty budget covered various aspects of development, including game design, programming, voice acting, marketing, and more. The game's success contributed to its ability to recoup these substantial costs. Number 3. Star Wars: The Old Republic holds one of the highest reported budgets in video game development history. The game, released in 2011, was developed by BioWare Austin and published by Electronic Arts. Its estimated budget was around $200 million, which covered various aspects of development, including extensive voice acting, multiple storylines, and the creation of a vast and immersive MMORPG set in the Star Wars universe. The high costs were largely attributed to the game's ambition to provide a deep narrative experience akin to single-player RPGs within the MMO format, with fully voiced dialogue for a multitude of characters and extensive content to engage players in the Star Wars universe. Number 2. Grand Theft Auto V is one of the most expensive video games ever made and was developed by Rockstar Games. The reported cost of developing and marketing GTA V was around $270 million. However, it's important to note that the game's success has far exceeded this initial investment, becoming one of the highest-grossing entertainment products in history. GTA V's cost was attributed to its extensive development process, high-quality graphics, expansive open-world design, complex storyline, voice acting, and marketing campaigns. The game's success in terms of sales, online multiplayer, and ongoing content releases has far surpassed its initial investment, making it an incredibly profitable venture for Rockstar Games and its parent company, Take-Two Interactive. Number 1. Destiny, developed by Bungie and published by Activision, was one of the most expensive video games ever produced. With an estimated budget of around $500 million, which covered not only the game's development but also extensive marketing and ongoing support, it was a highly ambitious project. The budget for Destiny covered a range of expenses, including the creation of the game's expansive world, intricate gameplay mechanics, continuous updates, marketing campaigns, and the establishment of a long-term franchise. The game's high production values and scope contributed significantly to its substantial budget. That's all we have for this video. If you made it to the end and enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Let me know what you'd like to see next in the comments section below.